Michael, I'm going to tell you something about your uncle.
Okay.
Tommy Mack, my brother, who was a character, okay? Well, he was never faithful to his wife. And there was this guy by the name of Sammy Sampson that had a boat. Well, when me and your grandpa got to Tommy Mack's, I wanted him to come and be with me and Pete. So Mary Frances said, Dolores, he's at the lake with Sammy Sampson. I said, well, take me out there. So she takes me out there, and I want you to know that they were out in the middle of the lake, and I had to get this guy with the little dinghy to take me out there, okay? Well, when we got out there...
What's the dinghy?
A little dinghy is a boat, a little small boat that you take to a big boat to get on it. So I gave him $50, a lot of money back then. So he takes me out there to the boat, okay? And they throw the thing over, and I not ever got up on it with the ladder. But I got up there, and everybody up there was naked, okay?
Jeez.
So my brother...
Were they having sex?
No, they weren't having sex, but they were all drinking and naked. So my brother...
That's weird.
This girl says, Tommy, there's a woman out here to see you. He said, that ain't a woman, that's my damn sister. Put your clothes on. And I said, I don't know what you're doing and running around naked. His wife looks a lot better than you. She's got a better figure, and you look like fried shit. Okay? So, they were all running, and she said, that's not your sister. He said, that's my damn sister. Don't say anything. Put your clothes on. Behave. So I was so mad at Tommy Mack, till while they were all scrambling and getting dressed downstairs, I went to where, right up under the front of the boat, and I pulled the cork out so water would come on. So I get the guy in the dinghy to let me get back down.
So the boat sank?
So the boat was, water was
like
taking
the actual
on water.
boat or the dinghy?
The boat was taking on water, and they were running around. They didn't know what was wrong. They didn't have this drinking too much to know that I just pulled the little hickey up out of the thing and letting the water in the boat. And so I got off of it, and Sammy Sampson's boat was taking on water, and they had to take it in, and it was going down.
Well, wait, were they going down with the boat?
No, they were getting back to shore before the boat sunk.
How'd they get to shore?
Well, they in the boat, of course. It was still run. Okay. But I'm telling you, your Uncle Tommy Mack was a mess. Well, Pete was back on the shore. Your grandpa was back on the shore, Mary Frances. And Tommy Mack and all of them were screaming out in the middle of the lake that the boat's sinking. And Mary Frances said, Pete, the boat's going down. He said, Dolores has done something. She's probably pulled the plug on the boat because she's mad at him. And so we got back to shore, and Mary Frances said, Tommy Mack's going to be so mad at me. I said, no, he's not. He's drinking, he's going to be mad at me. But I don't care. I'm going to tell Mother what he was doing. And I did. And your grandma pitched the fit. Your great-grandmother. But anyway, our family's crazy. Always has been.
Oh, yeah.
And you're lucky that
I'm not crazy.
No, you came from a colorful lot. We were all fun people. And we were fun to be around. And we're still fun, as your mother said. Fun.
Jeez. Well, okay, so what happened to Grandpa Pete? He made it to shore, and he was okay, right?
Yeah, he never did go out in the boat with me because he wouldn't. He knew I was going to pitch a fit. He stayed back on shore with Mary Frances, my sister-in-law, my brother's wife.
Okay, well...
But Sammy Sampson, it spent a fortune cleaning this boat back up after I nearly sunk it.
Okay, so, tell me, so, what's the story about, like, when you, what was it? You went to the club and you called your brother?
I went, while we were out west, they lived in Wichita, Kansas, me and Pete and Mary Frances and Tommy Mack went out back there. You had to belong to a club to get in it.
Who's Tommy Mack?
Tommy Mack is my brother, your great uncle.
Okay. And
he was great. So we were going to this club, and I had never been to a strip joint before. And Pete said he didn't want me to go out there and see it, you know. But Tom Mack said, let her go out there and see it. Said she needs to get around a little bit, and you'll enjoy it. Pete said, I'm sure I will. So when we got out there, these girls were dancing on stage in little skimpy outfits, and I said, oh, shit, I can do that. Pete said, you could not. So as a joke, he called the owner of the place over and said, my wife used to strip in Atlanta, and she wants to see if she still got it. Can you put her in a little costume and let her get on stage?
You didn't get on that stage.
Love to. Yes, I did. He said, I'd love to. So he took me back, put me on this little cute outfit. I was real pretty when I was young and thin and had big boobs. I was looking good.
Wonderful.
Anyway, I got out there and I danced the hang on, Sloopy, Sloopy, hang on. I danced to that song, and when I'd get to the edge of the stage, I'd get back and pump myself at him. And Pete, my brother, come up out of their chair. Pete come back there and said, put on your clothes. Tom Mack said, I'm going to tell Mother what you're doing to Lord.
He was at the club.
It was at the club.
I mean, how's he going to tell your mom?
Well, he
was there too.
Yeah, but he wasn't dancing on the stage like I was.
Christ.
So anyway, when I went back after the song was over, people were throwing money at me and everything. After I wasn't naked, I was in a cute outfit.
Yeah.
So after I got back out to the table and had my clothes on, the owner of the place came over and offered me a job making $800 a week.
He didn't do it though.
No, but back in the 60s, that was a lot of money. And I said, I'm going to take this job and stay out here. Pete said, you are not either. You proved your point. I know you can dance. And get your ass over here and sit down. And Tommy Mack said, yeah, what a pretty looking thing you were out there on that stage, bumping and grinding. I'm going to tell my mother. And your mother.
You had clothes on though, right?
Oh yeah, I had on a cute little outfit. It was just a real skimpy little outfit with little tassels, and I'd swing to the left and swing to the right.
No,
and
stop! Stop!
Tommy,
this is going on YouTube.
Peters absolutely liked to have flipped out.
Man.
He couldn't believe how I could dance. But I used to win every dance contest I ever entered when I was young. I mean, I was a pistol boy.
What were you voted most in high school?
What was I voted most?
Weren't you you were the head majorette? I know that.
I was head majorette.
Clarkson and Gores.
Clarkson and Gores. I was head majorette. And I was good in my uniform, honey. I could twirl that baton, and I could do that march, and I could pick it up, baby cakes. I was looking good.
Right on. You've always been, you know, the popular one, huh?
Oh yeah, I was always cute. Everybody liked me.
Well, that's good.
Okay, now that's all you're gonna get for story time with Mema.
This Monday.
And this Monday. Tune in next Monday for another rip-roaring episode of Porch Time with Mema.
All right. Thanks, Mema. I love you.